So, I am Megan CHILIDAE W. LASPRILLA from BTLED HA2A together with Miss Jessica T. BOCESO. So, today, we're going to discuss about the art criticism frameworks.
Hi, my name is Jessica T. BOCESO. I'm a second reporter. My assigned topic is all about the second and the third of framework ng art of criticism, which is the contextualism and the expressionism.
What is art criticism frameworks? Art criticism frameworks are methods or approaches used to analyze, understand, and evaluate artworks. So, they help people explain what they see, how the artwork was made, what it means, and how they feel about it. So when we say art criticism frameworks, it is the simple ways or guides that we use to analyze, understand, and judge artwork. So it judge artworks like paintings, sculptures, music, dancing, and etc. Music, dances, and etc. So art criticism frameworks help us to look deeper sa art instead of just saying na maganda lang or hindi maganda. So art criticism frameworks again, it is like our guides or steps that help us understand the art better. So tinutulungan tayo nito to para ipaliwanag yung thoughts or yung feelings natin. So there are 4 common steps in art criticism frameworks. So for example, we have the example sa picture na to. So we have first we have the description. So sa picture, when we say description, it is how we observe the art and no judgment yet. So for example, here sa picture, I can see a painting, woman sitting near a window. So the colors are mostly dark. So it is what description is. So kung ano lang na observe natin without any judgment pa. So second steps, we have the analysis. So when we say analysis, it is a kung paano ginawa ang isang artwork. So we just look sa elements like color, shapes, textures, and lines. So for example, sa picture, the artist used dark colors and soft lighting to create a calm mood. So it is what analysis is. So next, we have the third steps is we have the interpretation. So interpretation naman, ito yung kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng isang artwork. So for example, what I think the artwork is trying to say. So maybe the artworks or that woman feels lonely or is thinking deeply about something. So it is interpretation, kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng isang artwork, or what do we think or what do I think kung the artwork is trying to say. So the last step is we have the judgment. Dito na yung pumapasok dito na yung kung we can judge and may na siya, like we have our opinion na. So judgment means give our opinion with a reason. So for example, here sa artwork, I think it is a good artwork because it shows strong emotions. Like yun nga, as you can see, the woman feels like lonely or thinking deeply about something. So that are the 4 common steps in art criticism frameworks. So let's now proceed to the 3 types of art criticism frameworks. So first type of art criticism is we have the formalism. So when we say formalism is an art criticism frameworks that focuses on the visual elements of an artwork, such as color, line, shape, textures, and composition without considering its meaning or the background. So again, when we say formalism, it only focuses the visual elements like the color, shapes, line, textures, and the composition. So hindi pa natin iniisip kung ano yung meaning ng artwork na yon or ng artwork na to. So, kung ano yung story ng isang artwork or yung background ng artwork. So, it is art what formalism is. So, in short, art criticism frameworks is the guide to understand the art, while the formalism or the first type of art criticism is the formalism. It focuses only to the design, itsura ng isang artwork, the design ng isang artwork. So that's it.
So now let's proceed to the second one of framework, which is the contextualism. So when we say contextualism, it focuses on the context or the background of the artwork. This includes the history, the cultures, the society, and the artist's life. It means when we say contextualism, when we use the contextualism, we do not just look at the colors or the shapes or the designs of the artworks. Instead, we try to understand the story behind it. We look at when and where and why it was made. Okay, the works of context means background, situations or circumstances surrounding something. That is the word of context. So, in the art, contextualism means studying the background of the artwork or the history of the artwork. So, what do we look at when we study the background? As mentioned, these are the things we consider. So, first, we have the history. When we say history, when was this art made? What was happening in that time period? And second one, we have the culture. What are the beliefs, the traditions, or way of life of the people from that place? And third, the society. What was the community or the people like during that time? And last, the artist's life. What is the life story, the experiences, or the feelings of the persons who created it? So like for example, no, we have here the Potato Eaters by Vincent van Gogh. So let us look at the first painting, no? On this is the title of the Potato Eaters, made by the famous artist Vincent van Gogh. The Potato Eaters van Gogh painted in 1885 in Netherlands. Most people were poor farmers living simple, hard lives and eating mostly potatoes. Van Gogh lived among them and painted their real daily life to show their dignity and the worth, not to make them look fantasy. And the second pictures, we have the Christina Words by Andrew Waite, painted in 1948 in US, where life was simple and close to nature. Waite painted scenes from his own home area. The subject was his real neighbor, and Christina Olson, who could not walk due to illness and had to crawl to move. The house in the painting was her actual home. So this one, as you can see. So this contextualism is focuses the history or the background of the study. So that is that examples of contextualism. The painting and the painting or the artworks to show the background of the story of the paintings. So now let's proceed to the expressionism framework. We have the expressionism. So when we say expressionism is art that shows the artist's inner feelings, not just what they see. It shows emotions like sadness, the joy, the anger, or the excitement, using colors, lines, and shapes. As it says, art is an expression that artist's inners. So like for example, now here are The Old Man in Sorrows by Van Gogh. It shows the deep inside sadness, in pain, and also loneliness. By Van Gogh painted this during his own hard and sad times, putting his own feelings into the artworks. And the second example, we have the ballerina. It brings feelings of joy, grace, energy, and happiness. It shows the excitement and love of doing what you enjoy. So now when we say expressionism, so it's talk about the feelings or the emotions ng isang artist. Doon nila express yung feelings and emotions nila by doing the artworks, by painting or by writing something. In that way, no, malalaman ng mga audience if what what is the feeling or the emotions ng isang artist, kung ano yung feeling or emotion ng isang artist while he or she painted or created this artwork or this painting. So when we say expressionism, the inner feelings or the emotions ng isang artist. So in conclusions, no, sa contextualism and expressionism, contextualism looks at the background, the history, and life of the artist to understand art. And the expressionism focuses on the feelings and emotion what shows in the artwork. Both help us to understand art better. In conclusion, the art criticism frameworks are ways to study and understand the arts. Formalism focuses on its features like the colors and shapes. Contextualism looks at its background and the history, while the expressionism centers on feelings and emotions. So, that's are the three frameworks of art in criticisms, which is the formalism, the contextualism, and the expressionisms. So again, that's our topic. It's all about the art criticism frameworks. And that's all.